Yup. There we go. Should all be okay-ish. There we go. We're here. We're out here. Hello, everyone. People who are watching the VOD, starting here, hello. People who end up joining the stream soon-ish, hello. Because I know I have a little bit of latency. Anyhow, today's pretty much just going to be a lot of side quest cleanup. And maybe some minor story stuff going on, depending on how far we get into it. Stream should last for about an hour or hour and a half, hopefully. I know I usually do 2 hours, but I'm frying like a damn piece of toast. That was not the best metaphor, but you know. We'll figure it out. Anyhow, last time we got Chloe as a playable party member for the area. She uses, rapiers, I guess? It's not like Joshua, where he uses daggers, or Agate, where he uses swords. There's, like, different types of swords. It's kind of complicated, but all you need to know is that she's a magic caster, so weapons don't really matter too much. It's no big deal. So, with that being said, let's get her outfitted properly. Confusion prevention is peak importance. And secondarily, we should probably go with a poison prevention. Yeah, for now that'll do. Anyway, she is primarily a water arts caster with the unfortunate downside of having 3 water only slots, which means she's not as versatile as Olivier was, but she's still a strong caster in her own right. And she also comes with the heal quartz, which has the added benefit of giving +3 water sepith and +2 time sepith for your arts, which is handy dandy indeed. Let me see if I can finagle something here. Do I want mine 2 on this? I guess. HP 2 on the other water slot. And we've got EP cut 1, EP 1, and maybe Eagle Eye? I'm not quite sure. I'm probably gonna edit everybody's everything. Briefly just go and pay a visit to the, not the guild, wrong building. It's the one next to it. There we go, that's why I'm confused. I'll get another EP2 while I'm here. And what we'll do with that is put that on Chloe so she can get all of that. And then there we go. So you can still get White Gehenna on her with this setup, because heal allows you to get some time quartz on the water slot. Yeah, speech. So with this setup, she's going to be standing in the back behind everybody and nuking things from a distance, hopefully, to great effect. Alatia is very powerful, but is a huge drain on your EP. Fortunately, she does come with all of her slots open already, so you don't have to worry about opening them for her. Latia is going to be very useful for pretty much the remaining half of the game, so remember the combination of 5 water, 2 space, because you'll be needing it a lot later, to say the least. What can we do with Del and Joshua? There is an option in later games to just remove all of the quartz at once, but unfortunately we are stuck in Sky 1. We'll probably go for like an Earth build, I guess. That might be useful. Put the EP2 up in the top slot because it gives us the most bang for our buck on the time, space, and mirage elements that we're going to need. And we're going to go for defense to petrify and gosh, let me check the book. You, ladies and gentlemen, get to listen to this lovely music while I'm suffering through math. It's a consolation prize and a half, I hope. Anyway. Probably want to go with a primarily... Yeah, Earth kind of sucks as the primary, but unfortunately there's not really much else we can do with that at the moment. Because we don't have any good statuses other than for fire, and we don't have enough fire quartz to do anything really substantial. Unfortunately. Yeah. Could go for a fire and wind comp, that might be nice. And we do have the wind to supplement it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll end up doing. So we want attack 2, impede 2, and seal, because the fire is more important, I think. I need to double check that. Okay, yeah. Small optimizations that I'm gonna have to redo in like 2.5-ish episodes anyway. Fun, right? We can switch the impede for scent and the wait, no, yeah, we still need that. Okay. So we want top row to be all of the stuff we need for all of our important arts. There we go. Here we go. never mind. 2. Wait, no. I need scent. I am dumb. There we go. So that's a fairly basic setup. We'll be saving the attack 2 for Joshua, just to power up his physical damage even more. Because God knows he needs it. We will not be dealing with his magic anymore though, which is unfortunate. Because that was kind of a big buff. It's alright though. We'll make do. Maybe Haze, because he's kind of fast as is. It doesn't sound too bad. But we do get White Gehenna, so... It's probably better off to not have Scent if we can avoid it. Go Evade 2 instead, maybe? Yeah, because Spell's not going to be attacking with impede moves anyway. I don't think there's anything else I want to do with Haze in particular. Maybe over that Bethelius, but even then. Bethelius is kind of meh. There's a whole lot of meh involved in that one. Clock up EX would be nice, but again, kind of meh. And I suppose those are the builds we'll rock for now. Screw it. I prefer to have Estelle with cast 2 on Earth Wall. So this will probably be the setup that I go with. They all have access to White Gehenna, so we can spam that if we have to, because it's Giga strong. And I think that's it. I don't really think there's anything else that we can do, or should do, in particular. Chloe's SP is in the dirt already because of one tier roll. Jesus. My money is disappearing. Anyhow. Stop in and talk to Jean. Welcome back. Good work. I'm told you were able to save a young boy. Yeah, somehow or another. I'm still kind of in shock from that redhead showed up. You must mean Agate. He's working another case in Ruan. He used to be the leader of the Ravens, if you can believe it. I suspected as much. Guess that explains his terrible disposition. Well, that was a long time ago. He drifted into town right around when he was your age. Hang out with a rough crowd and got into some serious trouble. Compared to back then, the tough types nowadays are puppy dogs. A guy like that was allowed to become a bracer? Well, I've gotten to know him a little bit, and it turns out that he wanted to become a bracer, ever since he was little. Sometimes people just change. I think that's probably enough of the idle chatter. Oh, you're back. Didn't your mum ever tell you it ain't nice to talk about someone behind their back? Always with the gossip. But is it really gossip if it's positive? Anyway, you done with your investigation? Yep, over and done with. Can't say for sure, but I think they're clean. Really? You're not just trying to protect your old buddies? You wanna watch that mouth of yours? what I saw last night at the Sailor's Tavern? They couldn't be the arsonists. Hell, I doubt if they could have walked straight in line if I wanted to. Yeah, I doubt they could have even spoken English. Well, if that's true, then we can hold off on them. They didn't strike me as the type with the guts to try arson anyway. I guess not. Just full of themselves, mostly. All you need is to give them a nasty look, and believe me, they'll cave. Anyway, I'll see if I can find the arsonists while I'm out in the field. Huh? I'm taking over the case. And you're off it. Whoa, say what? You gotta be kidding me! Can you at least give us an explanation? Oh, don't get your panties in a wad. You two are too close to this case and you know it. If you let your feelings run away with you, it screws with your judgment. Plus, you let a civvy get involved. Oh. Pardon me, but You ain't gotta apologize. It's these two I'm worried about. Point is, you gotta be professional about it, and these two ain't. Just where do you get off calling us unprofessional? No matter what you say, we made a promise to the mayor. Hey, Gene. What do the rules say about when junior and senior braces want the same case? Oh, come on. You know as well as I do. Of course it rules in favor of the senior bracer. Not bad in a fight. Perhaps we could provide backup? It's just an investigation. I don't need more people. I think we're done here. Try not to hold this against me. What a jucky juckback. Just who the hell does he think he is? It's frustrating, sure, but he has a point. It just irritates me that we don't really have a counter-argument. I'm sorry if I had not drawn my sword. That's not what's bothering me. The manly voice. No. Wrong transition, damn it. He doesn't have to just blow us off like that. Please, he means no harm. Don't be upset. Tact is not his strong suit. He just doesn't know any other way to communicate. Particularly in light of the current situation. And I think it may have something to do with an early case of his. He was pursuing someone and, well... Huh? Pursuing someone? Like a criminal? Never mind about that. I really can't go into detail. Just let him handle these criminals. Consider it a personal favor for me. I guess we have no choice. I see. Well, we'll hand over our report from our investigation then. Please, go ahead. So... we have to give up the ghost, unfortunately. Mr. Gene, it is possible to enlist the help of the Bracer Guild for civilian events, isn't it? Yes, though it would depend on what kind of event you're talking about. Because the number of people who attend will be handling security at the Royal Academy Festival, for example. Well then, Estelle, Joshua, would you mind helping me out with our play in the meantime? Huh? What do you mean? Every year, when the festival ends, there's a play held in the auditorium. I know the children always look forward to it. And there are still 2 major roles that haven't been filled. You don't mean... you want us to take the parts? Yes, otherwise we may have to cancel the play entirely. I can't bear to think of how disappointed the children would be. So, I mentioned you two to the student council last night. They seemed quite eager to have you. It wouldn't be much, but you'd be reimbursed from the admin budget. But why do you want us? I don't think I'd be any good, and isn't this play a really big deal? Well, for the girl part, we need someone who's been trained for combat. I think you'd fit the role perfectly. I see. Well, I can definitely do combat stuff. Sounds like it would work. And what about the other part? Oh, yes, well... talking about it is kind of what? Embarrassing. And what does that mean exactly? What kind of play is this? Oh, come on, Joshua. You're not gonna make us say it, are you? If we can do something for the kids, where's the harm? Plus, if we do some work, that'll probably let us have some of that awesome festival food. We can't let that opportunity slip by. Hey, hold on a second. Gene, is this really a legit bracer assignment? It certainly is. Citizen outreach and regional services comprise plenty of the general work braces do. And since Agate showed up, you do have some extra time. I certainly have no problem with it. Oh, right! I have a bad feeling about this. But if it's for the kids, what choice do I have? Still, if we have anything else to do, we should take care of it beforehand. I doubt working on the play will leave us free time for anything else. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, Chloe. Would it be okay with you if we looked around here some more? Sure, you don't need to worry about me. To get to the Royal Academy, you leave by the Gullside Way. Yeah. Go east at the first fork, and then follow the wooden blind path. Okay, got it. Well then, let's go! Psych! We got new jobs. Except all of them. We'll be doing most of them on campus. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Secret of the Old Map, if you've been following along with the stream, we have already done. We just need to go and turn it in. Escort job is kind of difficult. Candelabrum theft is minorly annoying, and make him leave is, well, we'll get to that when we get to that. Anyhow. The extra +4 BP for this quest is from selecting the right dialogue choice when deciding who was most likely to commit arson, and the arson being on purpose. We also now have access to a new quartz. Sorry for this being kind of a mouthful. Strike. It gives you a 10% chance to crit, which is the only way in Trails in the Sky first chapter to get a crit without getting a crit on the turn wheel. 10% seems like a low chance on the surface, but in reality it's actually fairly high. 1 in 10 when you are attacking more frequently than the enemies is more often than not going to work in your favor. Regardless, I'm not going to be equipping it on anybody at the moment, because I do not have enough quartz for Joshua to maintain access to White Gehenna without blind. I could stick blind on Chloe instead, but she has healing skills with cast too, and that's more important than damage to me at the moment. Could make the argument that the inverse is also true, but hey ho. Anyway, I think we'll put Chloe in the front while she's with us. And while we're rearranging battle positions, we want to stick Estelle in the front now that she is tankier, and Joshua is somewhere in the middle, and Chloe should be at the back of both of them. Alright. Anyhow, we must be continuing onwards or something. So, first port of call in our quest book. Maintenance, delivery, and secret of the old map. We can take these out at kind of the same time, and escort job is also fairly easy to do and on the way. The other quests are on the other side of town, so we'll be doing those last. But shouldn't take too long to do those last two. First two are going to be the biggest batch. Anyway. Oil factory's next door, so go there. Chapel. Alright. I always forget where the chapel is in Ruan, but it's because it's on the other side of the, bridge. Yeah, bridge. I said bridge. Yes. Brick of a thing. Heavy. Very heavy. Oh, bloody hell. So yeah, the old guy at the lighthouse, we need to get these parts. Is that a professional? Good lord. He is stuck his foot in his mouth. And of course, if you do the side quest first, they do pay reference to helping him out. I'm not entirely sure how the dialogue differs if you don't, but I know that it does. Really important work. He used to down plenty of drinks at Levanta. They use the lighthouse really gets a chance to have his favourite drink. Let's get to you. Okay. Well. So, basically, old man used to drink a lot. Don't drink no more. We need to head over to the chapel. Speak to... is it... oh, nope. It's dude, yep. Huh? I saw you guys the other day. Nice to meet you again. Oh, hi! You're the guy we met on the beach, right? Yeah, the guy who almost got murderfied. You can call me Jimmy. You saved my skin before, so let me thank you again. So, have you checked out the bulletin board today? Well, yes. But why in the ball did you pick here to meet of all places? Well, I kind of stand out here, don't I? I mean, it costs a lot to put up one of those requests, and I figure people will see me here and ask, hey, why are you in the chapel? And then I'll be like, so that you can help me find some awesome treasure. Well then, how about we get down to business? That request of yours certainly sounds intriguing. Glad you agree. Yep, I actually just acquired an ancient map a short while ago. And you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Wouldn't believe what now? It leads to the treasure of the great pirate Shermia. What? No way. But, I don't really know who that is. You never heard of Shermia? Aren't you from Ruan? Or, wait, are you from somewhere else? Either way, Shermia! How can you not know? Don't go making assumptions. If memory serves me correctly, Shermia was a pirate that used to, work in the waters around Ruan around 100 years ago. Precisely. Nicely done. Leave it to the Royal Academy to teach the right things. Shame about the uniform, though. Wow, you know a lot, Chloe. Come on, Estelle. It's not that impressive. It's just a story I heard. That's all. I'd like to ask you to look for Shermia's treasure. The location is marked on the map. Remember where I was when we met before? It was a pit of sandy beach. Oh boy, I'm tired recounting information. The Gulside Way, right? Exactly. The map has that pit marked. Is that why you were there? That's right. I was conducting a field survey. And since I found the place, monsters have decided showing up. So I figured I would get some professionals to take over. So, what's next after the pit? The map shows next to the southeast of it. I figure that's gotta be the location of the treasure. You might be right. Oh yeah, I need to make a note of this. Well, let's take a minute to work out our plan. We go to the beach in Ruan, find the pit, and go directly southeast from there. Sounds right. Ah, I just remembered. I found something neat earlier on the beach.
What? What did you find?
Barrel drifted ashore. That's where you found those daggers in the torn up map, right? Now, where did I put those?
Where's H-Chart? This could be a major discovery. Please, let me see it.
Hey, calm down. I don't want you to die of excitement or anything.
Whoa, is this what I think it is? Oh wow, this is incredible! This is one of Sheba's treasure maps. What?
Now hold on a second, mister. You just said a minute ago that you had the treasure map already.
That had to have been a treasure map.
My map shows the location of this map, which shows where the actual treasure is. This is getting confusing. But I found the chart inside a barrel. Let's not worry about that. Sometimes we have to just suspend our disbelief to get through the day. It may seem a little strange that we find a sea chart like that, but the sea chart was found where the old map has the X marked. That is true. Well, as long as our client is happy, we're happy. Even if we're also very, confused. Oh yeah. Hey Jimmy, what about the daggers we found with the chart? You guys can keep those. I don't have much in the way of mirror, so it's the only payment I can offer. Please, take them. Share in the mystery with me. Okay, thanks. Wow, this is really amazing. This sheet chart is just a spectacular find. Looks like I'll be busy again real soon. I gotta take this to O'Neill to get it deciphered. He's gonna flip. O'Neill? Later. Thanks for your help. O'Neill. I guess he would be the one to talk to. So who is he? He's an older gentleman who runs a general store. He tells a lot of interesting stories, but he tends to blow them out of proportion. Yeah, I get what you mean. So I guess that Jimmy's been taken in by the old man's tales? Yes, so it would appear. Oh. I knew it sounded too good to be true. But if it is true, maybe that chart really is the one from the fish tales. That's possible. I guess it is a little mysterious. Hey, if we believe in it, I wonder if maybe it will pay off. Honestly though, I think Jimmy believes in it a little too, fervently. Still, chasing your dreams isn't a way... Still, chasing your dreams isn't a bad way to live. So yes, if you go and get the barrel with the, check the equipment name, skull daggers in them, before going to the, point here where you get this quest, you do in fact get the quest completion instantly. Handing it in won't give us any points or anything of value at the moment, so I'm not going to bother turning it in, even though we are pretty close. Oh god, where do we have to meet the person for Chrome Pass? I think it's in Menoria. Either way, we still have to head back up. Oh, Shining Palm. I was not prepared for this. Jeez, I don't know how to respond to this. Wow. Yeah, okay, nowhere damn near close.
Well, that takes care of
Jeez.
that.
Right, well, there's a shining palm spot down there. The more you know. So if you need shining palms, there you go. For those people who weren't following along or just didn't see when we actually did it, the skull daggers are on the last map, and you have to follow the outside like this on the corner, and you will find the skull daggers if you examine a barrel. Anyway, we need to hoist our boots back to Minoria Village. Damn it, I always forget when you have to take a dip down onto the beach. It's a consistent problem I have with this section of game, where my brain just dies on which path is the correct one. All of the orphans do briefly relocate here, so you can catch them all out here having fun. Anyway, I think this is the NPC for the Crown Trail quest. Yes. Ah, well, I'm not, but these two are. Oh, I wonder. Are you Miss Amelia? The assignment said something about an escort mission, guarding someone who's headed into the mountains. Yes, that's right. I want you to protect my uncle. He's going through the Crown Trail. Oh, he's traveling to Bose, right? No, not exactly. He wants specifically to go to the Crown Trail. Huh? How come? Why would anyone want to go just there? He said something about looking for rare plants up there. I'm sorry, I don't really know what he's talking about. Okay then. Well, I think we should ask him directly then. Indeed. Please wait a moment, I've already called him. This sounded a lot simpler when we saw it on the bulletin board. I have a feeling this isn't going to go well. Crown Trail is an exceedingly dangerous place. I can't imagine anyone specifically wanting to go there. No kidding. We'll never know if we don't ask the man, though. Oh, looks like he's here. Huh? Where's your uncle? Well, looks like he's already set out. What? Set out? For the Crown Trail, I assume? I think so, yes. And I'd asked him to at least wait until you showed up. I don't know what made him decide to just leave on his own like this. That's not good. Not good at all. Why would he go there alone? It's like asking for a monster to eat you. It'll be even more dangerous in the dark. He should really be off the pass by sundown. I'm sorry. You came all this way for basically nothing. Oh, don't worry about us. We're fine. I'm really sorry. I'll have a word with my uncle as soon as he gets back. So, yeah, Uncle Orvid. Gee, I wonder which Orvid they could possibly be referring to. So yeah, spoiler alert, we've got to go save Orvid's ass before he becomes a monster chow. Which does indeed take us back to the Minoria byroad. First of all, before we pass all the way through to deal with Orvid, I believe we need, let me check my inventory to see if we have one. We should, but I should check. You want an Azalea Rose, I believe, before coming up here. I could be completely misremembering, or remembering a quest from SC. Either way. Where the old man? Whee! Lighthouse equipment delivery. Hello. We're back! Huh? Aren't you them kids from before? It's been a while since we were last up this way. And today we're here on another job. A request came into the Bracer Guild, so we're here to deliver this maintenance kit. Here you go. It's a little heavy though, so be careful lifting it. Yep, everything's here alright. I appreciate you bringing this all the way over here. Oh, no worries. It's our job after all. The townsfolk are actually really worried about you too, so I'm just glad to see you're doing well. Work must be tough, so take care of yourself, okay? Don't overexert those old bones of yours. I'll do that. Thank you for your concern, blunt as it be. So, does this mean you're starting to understand what it means to possess a caring soul? Nope, not really. I'm no good with those touchy-feely concepts, I guess. And here I thought you'd grown up a bit. Ah, well. I guess you still got a ways to go before you can match that level of that bracer. Anyway, thank you for bringing the stuff all the way up here. I'd best get to work. Time to start my rounds. Well, you take care now, okay? Don't break your hip. Excuse us, please. I guess it was misremembering, or I got the wrong thing. Time to check the notebook to see if I got the bonus. It's not gonna declare it until I go in. Fudge. Okay, I'm gonna go look up if there is actually a bonus for this, because if there isn't, I'm gonna feel like a dum-dum. Yes, I am a dum-dum. Okay. Thank God for autosaves. Okay. So double checking, I was close. He wants a salted anchovy, which I forgot. Oh god, if I can remember where salted anchovies are, that would be amazing. I want to say it's in the bar at Ruan, so we're gonna have to trek all the way back. Oh, inconvenience ho. If you don't do this, you don't get bonus points, so we need to, and this is immensely saddening. Oh, I forgot to get down onto the beach. Well, you know, I guess I finally got punished for speed weeding through everything. It's not going to stop me from speed weeding through the rest of this, though. Whee! Because making the trek all the way back to Minoria takes at least like a minute. No, that ain't right. Also, yeah, if you can see the faint path on the minimap, where I was talking about getting the quest earlier, that faint, it's difficult to see, but on the map you can see the kind of, like, outline following the side of the coast that's a little bit darker than normal. And then there's, like, a kind of beach bit where the yellow points out that's slightly brighter. You have to follow the it from that beach all the way down and around. So if you're lost, there you go. Solution. Anyway, salted anchovies. Okay, I was correct. It's not over here. It's in the, bar that is on this side. Simply talk to the server. Aren't you going to the Vaughan Lighthouse? Oh, yes. but I'm just helping out. We're delivering something to Mr. Vogt, the lighthouse keeper. That's so. I figured as much from the look of that bag. The old man went to the lighthouse a long time ago. I guess he's still doing okay? He used to come here a lot, right? He's a fisherman. He loves his drink and he loves to gamble. He especially loves a good Azalea Rose, which is a cocktail made with fruit juice. That's where I got it from. He's missed around this place. We'd love to see him again, but he never comes down to have a drink. It's a rough job he has. Yeah, sounds like it. Oh, right. So, if it's not no trouble, would you mind bringing him one? One what? Why, one of those cocktails, seeing as you're heading to the lighthouse after all. I'm not making a formal request or anything. If it gets to paying to be carried, just dump it out on your way. So basically, just dropping off supplies, right? Would you mind, Joshua? No, I don't see it being an issue. You're such a gentleman. Haha, indeed he is. Great, just take it to the old man. Could really use something solid to go with it, but I don't have anything like that right now. It's even great for Minoria's specialty salted anchovies. Ah well, guess it's just a drink for right now. See you later then, good luck. Pardon us then. So, salted anchovies. He gives us a tiny hint about, salty food, and salted anchovies specifically. And the place you buy salted anchovies is in Minoria Village, I believe? So yeah, I guess I was right about something with the Azalea Rose, but I just completely brain died on the special item I needed. So, oh well, I guess. No harm, no foul. We got a free Azalea Rose out of it, so I don't feel too burnt. Not the worst possible scenario. I've gone down onto the beach when I didn't need to again, haven't I? Well, if I'm here, I'm getting some free CP. While I'm here. Cause I ain't doing this for nothing. Joshua being absolutely freaking lethal with an attack buster.
Nicely done.
The extra damage just coming in immensely clutch. 300 on a basic attack in Nightmare is nothing to sneeze at. Anyway, we head into the general goods store. And salted anchovy. Used in the Die Hard paella, but I don't really want to use the Die Hard paella. So, once you grab your salted anchovy, rinse and repeat the same quest. If I was doing this as a video, this is where I would have edited everything out and we'd just be back there immediately, but hey ho! Are the advantages of streaming. Like, uh-oh. Anyway, jeez, that was dangerous. Joshua almost got mollywopped. Holy hell. I think everybody being fairly beat up justifies the La Tira there. Or a sit-down meal if you're not feeling like wasting MP? EP in the current year. I always get the systems confused, because EP is basically MP, it's just called something different. CP is kind of unique as a third resource though, it's nice. Anyway. Bloody 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 blah, maintenance kit, bloody blah. We have something else for you. Oh? Here you are, sir. It was entrusted to our care by Primo from Laventar. Oh my, it's Azalea Rose! I used to drink this all the time while munching on anchovy dishes. If you hand over the salted anchovy... Ha ha! I've got one of those for you too. Oh! Oh! You've even brought me some munchies to go with it. What thoughtful braces ya are. Man, this takes me back. How are Primo and the others? Are they doing well? You bet. They're all worried about you too, Gramps. Work must be tough, so take care of yourself, okay? Don't overexert those old bones of yours. I, won't. Well, blunt or no, thank you for the concern. I value that even more than the anchovies. Does this mean you're starting to understand what it means to possess a caring soul? No, not really. I'm no good with those touchy-feely concepts, I guess. Well, I thought you did a fine job today. Of course, you could always do better. Oh, that reminds me. Wait right there for a moment, if you would. I have something for you. Something I once used a long, long time ago. I'd be pleased as a plum if you'd accept this for bringing me all these things out here for me. They may be a little old, but they, like me, they still do the job. Sure as the day they were born. You get a work helmet and a gladiator headband. Do not miss the gladiator headband. It is so strong. The gladiator headband is an item that is immensely powerful for many reasons. Specifically because it increases the rate that you gain CP in fights. Basically, if you would gain, I don't know, 10 CP for an action, you gain an extra 10% instead. It is immensely strong. There is another gladiator item that is stronger than it, but we'll get into that when we get to it, and that won't be for a long, long time. For now, the gladiator headband should be on Joshua because he's going to be getting the most use out of it. It also gives him a strength increase to add to the already increased strength that you're getting from your skull daggers. Basically, he's going to be hitting like a freaking truck, and you can use dual strike pretty much all the time with no cooldowns, which is kinda nuts. And the work helmet is unfortunately much less exciting. The work helmet is just a +3 defense piece of equipment. Not great, not bad. It's just there. That's also kind of a nice example of how dialogue can change depending on what you do and who you interact with. There's plenty of characters that I haven't been interacting with in this Let's Play that you could totally do, and you would get varying results of dialogue. You've already seen just kind of how interwoven the world of LaBelle actually is, with characters like Orvid, who were seemingly minor at first, reoccurring and showing up again in many, many other places. Sorry if that was a bit of a mouthful to listen to, but I can't help but gush about how well interwoven all the characters are. They all feel like genuine people who could be living in a functioning world separate to our own, and it's just really nice. Anyway, Orvid should be somewhere near Crone Trail, so let's go find him. That or I missed him and he was on that cubby in Gullside Way, and I'm a moron. But we'll find out whether or not I'm a moron when we get to the checkpoint, if we don't have him already. Is that who we're looking for? Spoiler alert, yeah it is. He's gonna get egged. Hey there! I need help! Come on, Joshua. Right. So... Boiled Egger R. These ones are weak to water and use fire arts. Simple as. We have Clover with us, so fortunately these guys shouldn't be too much of a problem. What we want to do is use Blue Impact on the Egger over there. And then Estelle's White Gehenna is fast enough because of Cast 2 that she should be able to take it out. If Chloe doesn't kill. Yep. Painted the wrong target, unfortunately, but oh well. Flare Arrow, not too bad. And the Flare Arrow on Joshua, not too bad. Kind of taking out the other one. And then Chloe should just be able to finish it with an Aqua Bleed. Not going to do anything to Joshua. And the Hellgate from Estelle was enough anyway. It looks like we made it just in time. More like by a hair's breadth. Were you hurt, sir? Not at all. I'm quite alright. Thanks to you, I came out with nothing more than a few scratches. Now, I could almost swear I've seen you two before. The girl's homely face is especially familiar. Huh, homely? Hey! Now that you mention it... Oh, I remember now. You're that country girl from Roland. You! You're that conniving merchant who was searching for those toxic mushrooms! Estelle, he was a client, remember? Tone it down a bit. It looks like even now you still haven't learned how to show the slightest courtesy. It's exactly what I'd expect from someone raised in the boonies. How about you just shut up, you nasty food maniac? No doubt you were out here hunting for more bizarre ingredients, right? I've already gathered the valuable wild vegetables I came here for. These exotic delectables are far more unique than that even firefly fungus. With these in my hands, my next business deal is sure to be a success. Back up, buddy. What do you mean by next business deal? Ha! That firefly fungus didn't work out for you, did it? I'm not going to listen to any more of this pessimism. There just happened to be no demand for them at that time. That's all. End of story. Estelle? When he mentioned the wild vegetables, did that bring anything to mind? Oh, right. Amelia, who we met at Minoria Village. Amelia, you say? That's my niece. What does she have to do with any of this? Eh? Which means that you're her uncle? It certainly looks that way. Why? She done something? Actually, Amelia asked that we provide you our escort. But when we arrived in Minoria, you had already left. Is that so? I guess it wasn't very nice of me to take off like that. But it couldn't be helped. I had to come up with a real eye-catcher business before my next deal. And because of that, you almost ended up becoming some monster's next meal. I'm pretty sure you can't do business deals while in the belly of a monster. Once you get back, you should apologize to Amelia. I'm sure she's worried sick about you. Alright, fine. I promise to talk to her after my next business deal in Grancel is done. I think that would be a good move on your part, too. Okay, let's get going. We'll escort you back to town. You have my thanks. I am in your hands. So, this isn't like a teleport back to where you were before thing. This is a you are escorting a battle NPC thing. Fortunately, there's no enemies between you and the restore point in the Crone Pass checkpoint, so feel free to use this before you make your trek back to Minoria. So while we're on the walk, taking our merry little jaunt, I want to discuss, I want to talk about something which is kind of important to this game in particular. And it's definitely the overworld. While it's kind of dated and has like an RPG Maker-esque appearance, which some people may write off as being just lazy or, I don't know, I guess lazy is the only really determinative thing for it. all of these kind of character arts and sprites have a bunch of little quirks to them that are so just so cool. The way the characters' hairs kind of flicker, the way their clothes move as if they are actually moving. They didn't have to put all the effort into the sprites, but they did anyway. Just shows the dedication, I suppose. And if you're writing this game off for the way it looks, I think that's kind of shallow. Anyhow. This is splendid. I am greatly obliged to you for today. I do hope that the matter from earlier can be forgiven and forgotten. But seeing that we are united by fate, when we next meet, I hope we can see one another as business associates, rather than mutual nuisances. I'm okay with it. What do you think, Estelle? Sounds good to me. So, we're all on good terms again. To future successes. I'm very glad to hear you say that. Then perhaps we'll meet again on the next job. Walked straight past his house, by the way. Didn't even go into it, just walked straight past his house. Yeah, no. No, I know he hasn't come home yet. Stubborn old man set in his ways, you don't say. Well, that is all of the quests over in this area of the region done. So with those complete, we can head back. Wait. Isn't there a... Oh, no, I'm jumping the gun a bit. I'm thinking about the next set of quests that we won't be getting into today because, good lord. Sheesh, I had no idea we were going for like an hour already. It doesn't feel like an hour. Anyhow. Yeah, these, characters are just full of energy, I guess, despite being chibi stone faces, which is also quite funny. At least in my opinion, anyway. They have their own charm to them. And I hope I can show you more about this game and hopefully make everybody else fall in love with these characters the way I have. Anyhow. We are back in Ruan, and we will be turning in the quests we have done so far. Maintenance delivery, secrets to the old map, and escort job. I believe the extra bracer points on secrets of the old map are from already going there before we spoke about it, which you can see on the stars on the right side because it says, hey, didn't we find a tall map and a couple daggers earlier? This dialogue would be different if you instead went to him, got the map, and then got the daggers. You would just get 3 BP and have a different set of dialogue in that notebook. Anyway, the 2 quests remaining are Candelabrum Theft, which is from Gilbert, which is the mayor's assistant, and CWO Han, which is the army official checkpoint man of Airleton. So, oh, that's not the landing port. We need to go to the point specified for Candelabrum Theft, because that's where we're starting. Mayor's residence, okay. So, Dalmore's residence is off to this side, and in here. It looks so nice! Oh, it's so cool. I wish I wasn't restricted to a top-down camera. Anyway. A lot of people passing through these days. Seems the more blue your blood, the prettier your face too. Because let me say, some of them were real lookers. I read that as hookers. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Anyway. Here's Gilbert. Oh dear. I can't believe Sapphire Glim was stolen. And why now of all possible times? Ah, you're here. I'm waiting for you to show up. Chloe's with you. Yes, I'm accompanying them. We came as soon as we saw the bulletin board. What seems to be the problem? As you can see, this pedestal used to be adorned with a candelabrum. Oh man, really just disappeared without a trace, huh? Things being what they are, I would like to ask you to conduct a search. What say you? Are you available? As much as I'd like to say no, screw you, Gilbert, unfortunately we are indeed available. Fine with me. Barely. Sure thing. Excellent. Now let me give you some background. The stolen item is a candelabrum called the Sapphire Glim. It is a fine piece of craftsmanship dating back to just after the Oval Revolution. A Dalmore family heirloom, in fact. It would sell for hundreds of thousands of mirror. I would sell for one mirror, were it ever placed on the open market. Hundreds of thousands of mirror? I see. It's probably not an issue of petty burglary then. Huh? It's not? You'd have to have some kind of safe way of laundering something that valuable. So, whoever took it must be well connected. I get it. That would rule out most of your everyday thieves. Well, actually, money wasn't the primary motivation for this crime, it seems. Huh? What do you mean? Look at this card. That which nests here is a beast more dire than any other. Continue to give praise to the dark spirit whose blue light was lost in darkness. Free the spark it left behind, and I will be free. Ah, Seeker, the eyes of Azios see only the truth, and pass it on to you. Look to the three-eyed giant which towers over this settlement. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Phantom Teeth B. What's this? A note left behind on the bare pedestal. It appears to be written by the thief himself. He wants us to know he did it? So I'm inclined to believe. Got it. If all he was after was money, this is a wee bit excessive. What he wrote must have some significance. Almost sounds like some kind of poetry. Blue light lost in darkness. I'm guessing the blue light refers to the stolen candelabrum. Yes, I'd imagine so. The candelabrum is said to have been made at great pains by the townsfolk and given as a gift. That might explain the gift praise to the spirit part. Ah, I get it. So what about the last part? Sounds like it wants us to look in a specific direction. Look to the three-eyed giant which towers over this settlement. Well, it certainly sounds like it's trying to tell us where to go. And the destination has to be important somehow. Settlement bit probably refers to Ruan. So, there must be some kind of three-eyed giant somewhere in the city. A giant. Well, it's obviously a clue. I'll make a note of it. I can be of little use in this matter. I must be off soon, as I have other work to which I must attend. And so, I shall leave you to your investigation. Sure thing. So, first thing is to search this room top to bottom. That won't be necessary. Why not? It's always been looked over by the residents. I'd like for you to search the surrounding area. What? The card left you with a distinct clue to follow. Don't tarry. That candelabrum must be recovered. I see. Then we will abide by your wishes. I guess the client is always right. Please understand, I have no desire to interfere with the professionals in this matter. I greatly appreciate your understanding. Now, I'll leave you to contemplate. I'll be upstairs, so let me know if you find anything out. I hate you, Gilbert. I hate you, Gilbert. Man, this is a strange case. I guess we just have to see where the card leads us. There must be a hint somewhere in Ruan. I guess we'll just have to stay patient and be focused. Come on, let's get moving. So... now we got to go find out where he put the ting. The Bandle Carbon. So we need to head to the North Block. And then to the lighthouse, which is here, I think. Wait, yes? Yes. Okay. My brain still works. Oh. What's wrong? There's a card here. What? Oh, you're right. Let's have a look. This is definitely it. It's the same card that we saw in the mayor's estate. I see. So this is what the card meant by three-eyed. And it turns out the lighthouse does have 3 small orbs on its lamp. Not that you could ever see that from the player's perspective. Thanks for being cryptic, camera angle. Let's see. Ah, Seeker, the eyes of Adios see only the truth, and pass it on to you. Look to the endless waltz, which unfolds between the red and black. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Phantom Thief B. Looks like the next spot's been picked. Look to the endless waltz, which unfolds between the red and black. Red and black. That has to mean something in Ruan, don't you think? Probably, yeah. I guess a criminal sure must love his puzzles. He won't break his own rules. What a total jackass. Oh well, let's start searching. At least he's a fair jackass. Anyway, the red and black refers to the casino in the Levante bar. I believe... talk to this man. The roulette wheel doesn't spin as freely anymore. So if you investigate the roulette wheel... red and black waltz. Can't imagine it means anything but roulette. I think you're right. Let's check it out. Is there something you're looking for, sirs and madams? Sorry, but we'll be done in just a moment. Aha! Found it. The card is glued flat to the surface. So, it should have the next message, right? Yeah, let's take a look. Ah, Seeker. The eyes of Adios see only the truth, and pass it on to you. Rest at the land harbour, and look to the one-eyed lion. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Phantom Thief B. Okay, I've added it to my bracer notebook. The important parts are probably the land harbour and one-eyed lion. One-eyed this time. 2 hops this time? Dang. I give up. It's always made more sense once we got there before. I doubt this time will be any different. Yeah, I guess we need to get a move on. A madman's clues must be followed after all. This poor bar guy, he's just trying to do his job and he's immensely confused. Anyway. The land harbour refers to the... not... there. Wrong door. Wrong wall. It refers to the landing port that I keep accidentally finding my way into. Niles here getting a scoop. Yo, just got to work on a few things in Gransel. I'm holding out for a seat to free up on the airliner. I'm planning to come back to Ruan soon enough, though. So... land harbour and one-eyed lion. It is something to do with this, yeah. one-eyed referring... Three-eyed referring to the lamps before is your hint that the lamps are something to do with eyes. This machine has one lamp on the front. So, there's your excuse for one-eyed lamb. Or one-eyed lion. Ugh, brain. I get it. One-eyed lion. I wonder if there's a way to keep it from seeing you. This must be the land harbor. No doubt about it. Alright, let's see what we can find. Okay, I found the card. We should confirm its contents. Right. Our seeker. The eyes of Adios see only the truth and pass it on to you. Beyond the drawbridge, look to the barrels near the steel crane. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Phantom Thief B. Another weirdo clue. Now it's a steel crane? Sounds suspiciously easy to figure out this time. The drawbridge it mentions is probably the one over in the harbor. Ugh. How much longer are we gonna have to do this? I'm sure we must be nearing the end. We just have to keep going. Okay, Estelle, what do you need to pick up your spirits? I'm just tired is all. I'm fine, really. See? I'm ready to get back in the game. I swear. There's my voice going. Sorry about that. I guess that's time to pack it in soon then. Suppose we shall finish this quest and the one at Air Lesson and then finish up for today. Anyhow, the steel crane is referring to the steel crane in the south of Ruan. I'll admit, it's not his finest work. That's weird. This must be the steel crane, but there are no barrels to be found. Well, what the heck is this stupid clue supposed to mean then? Hey, mister. What is it? You seen any barrels around here? Barrels? Can't say that I recall. The warehouse is packed full of them, though. Oh well. The warehouse? What's wrong? I was just thinking. Didn't we find the warehouse key earlier? Yes, at Mr. Hog's request. And we haven't talked to him either, right? The barrels near the crane will move to the warehouse. I get you. You're thinking that barrels that were all here are all inside now. You're probably right. Nice going, Estelle. It does happen from time to time. Okay, let's go see what Mr. Hog has to say. So, yeah. They call the port guy Portos, really? Anyway, here's Hog. Pardon us, Mr. Hog. We had a question for you, if you don't mind. Me? What do you want? I was wondering what kind of work you were doing when you lost the key. You said you were moving the barrels near the crane to the warehouse. Is that correct? Yep, sounds right. It was actually just one barrel, though. It was in the way of the crane, see, so it had to be put in storage. I lost the key sometime after that. Sorry to be a bother, but is there any way we could get into the warehouse? We'd like to examine that barrel. Well, management doesn't approve of outsiders entering our warehouses. It's prohibited, in fact. Stuff that's stored in there is supposed to be secure, you know? My job's at stake, so I really can't let you inside. Man, that's a problem, then. Still, I owe you one. See what I can do. You just want to check out that one barrel, right? Yes, that's correct. Well, take it out for a spell, then. That way you can look it over all you want, without ever going inside. Hooray for loopholes! Ah, okay. Thanks, it would be a huge help. This is no big deal. Follow me, then. So... Okay, it's open. Hang on a second here. Oh, Mr. Portos. What you doing around here? Oh, I just had a hunch about something. So I used a duplicate key to get into the warehouse and check on it. Huh? Duplicate? Didn't even know there was one. Anyway, who are these folks? Oh, they're braces. Gonna look over that barrel I moved in here earlier as part of their investigation. Ah, I see. I'm afraid that only authorized personnel are inside the warehouse. Yeah, but I'm the one who moved it in there in the first place. Could be okay if I bring it outside for a short while so they can look it over, no? Yes, that should be fine. Please assist them in their investigation. Surprised to see Braces coming all this way for an investigation, though. Such young ones, too. You guys do some admirable work. Well, we do alright. If you need any information, feel free to ask hard. Now, if you'll excuse me. Thank you, sir. Alrighty, I'll bring the barrel. Barrel man, brings the barrel wherever he can. Here's the barrel you wanted. And a musical number. Wow, this thing is huge. That is a huge barrel. You actually carried it here all by yourself? Never underestimate a dockhand. I found the card, Estelle. Whoa, really? I must apologize most profoundly, for the barrel to have been moved was an error most inopportune. But the warehouse key was recovered, and you have made it here. I will reveal the truth unto you. Your reward will be what you have sought. Look within the barrel. The candelabrum you find will no doubt be returned to its rightful owner. Ah, time grows short. We will meet again. Phantom Thief B. I've got a bad feeling about this. This weirdo must have been close by, watching us. Indeed. Hey, look at the card. Some of the ink is still wet. What? Hey, what do you think you're doing here? Huh? Oh, Mr. Portos. You said earlier that this would be okay. Hmm? What are you talking about? Damn, we've been had. Whoa, no way! We were just here a little while ago and... It must have been someone posing as him. The criminal may have worn a disguise and used the opportunity to plant the card. Oh no. Well then, we need to get after him. Oh, Estelle? Off she goes. Joshua, shouldn't we do something? I'm afraid it's probably too late. We messed up when we didn't notice the imposter before. I doubt Estelle will find any trace of him. Ah, I see. Let's just make sure the candelabrum isn't damaged. Retrieving it was our main priority, not catching the pup. You're right. It was written that it'd be in this barrel. I pray that's true. Oh man. I hope she isn't too disappointed that we're opening this without her. So yeah, Portos was actually Phantom Thief B in disguise, yada yada, and we've been nailed on. Anyway, candelabrum. If only we'd found out about the fake sooner. He disappeared while we were running around in circles. No, you've all done a fine job. The main thing is that the sapphire glim has been recovered. The mayor is right. We've done exactly what we'd asked of you. Thank you for your kind words. The fact is, we still allowed the thief to escape. Yeah, we can't just let him get away with this. I'd like your permission to continue the investigation. If possible, we want to search the estate for any further clues. No, that's really not necessary. My request did not require you catch the culprit after all. You brought back the candelabrum. But, Joshua, I understand your passion for upholding justice. But there are other more important crimes which must be answered for. I do not wish to further monopolize your time over something so trivial. I've no doubt there are others over there who are waiting for a Brace's help. It would please me if you helped those in greater need first. Yeah. Understood. Then, we will close our investigation. Oh, fine. And of course, I will fully compensate you for your time and effort. Now, if you'll excuse my rudeness, I must leave. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you. We'll also be on our way then. So, yeah, weird how it's not a big deal, but he was so panicked about getting that candelabrum back. Shifty. Well, that's taken care of, but I wouldn't exactly call it settled. So it would seem, yes. Hey, come on, Joshua. I know you've got something on your mind. Huh? Oh, yeah, a little. I was just wondering why the thief would take the candelabrum if he meant for it to be found. Good question. It looks like we may never know. The newest card is what really gets me. It's as if this were designed as a test, specifically for you two. Yeah, that's been bugging me too. We need to keep up our investigation. For starters, we still don't know where the crook sneaked in from. Why don't we do some sneaking around of our own and check out the estate? Won't that make us just as bad as the crook we're chasing? Well then, what are we supposed to do? What choice do we have? We're supposed to abide by the client's wishes. For now, we have to be patient. Alright, let's go. Like the mayor said, there's a lot that still has to be done. Oh, alright. Guess it's back to the drawing board. That seems to be all we can do for the moment. So, he's a little bit of a weird individual, but we'll get into that later. If it does become relevant. Maybe he's just hiding some kind of weird stash underneath his sheets and he doesn't want us to know. I'm not going to question it. Mayor's got to have their vices, right? Anyhow. Seeing as we're so close to this way, we'll go to Erleton and take care of the... God, what was the name of the quest? Make him leave. Yes? Yes. I find it hard to believe that somebody's paying 1,000 munners just to make somebody leave somewhere. But, like, a paying contract is a paying contract, and 1k is 1k. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Anyhow. Been noisy in there for a while now. Wonder what's going on. Uh-oh. I don't hear anything. Damn it. What's going on? The Royal Army really just going to bowl over some bigwig? What are they doing? By the looks of them, I'd say they're just ordinary travelers. However... However what? I have to wonder why there isn't a single guard. Now that you mention it, maybe something big is going on. That, I do not know. But I think we should ask a guard. When we find one. Sounds good to me. So seemingly the guy outside is useless. Nope. Is there somebody up top who can notify us of what's going on? So, has His Grace changed his mind? He's not the sort to do so, once he has decided on something. In light of that, I believe he'll be staying here. I see. Then we'll have to wait for the races to arrive before we can do anything more. I'm afraid so. That's all, then I shall take my leave. Wish us luck. Huh? I think I know that guy. Oh, it's you. You're a Braces, aren't you? Thank Adios you're here. The name's Chief Warrant Officer Han. It's nice to meet you. I'm Estelle, Bracer in training. And I'm Joshua, also in training. The bulletin board said that there was a traveller causing trouble? Yes, I'm afraid so. We do have an unsavory character, and dealing with him is proving most difficult. You think you might be able to help us out? Yes. Sure, why not? Thank you. You'll be doing us a big favour. Okay, let me fill you in on the details. There's been little progress to speak of. So, what's with those guys over there? They're victims of this current issue. The traveler in question is currently in the dining hall. In the dining hall? Yes, we're hoping that food will persuade him. For the sake of the others here. Persuade him? Okay, just who is this troublesome traveler? Well, to be honest... Hey! You're in charge here, right? You have to do something. Are you just going to let this kind of bullying go unchallenged? The Royal Army is supposed to be on the side of citizens, right? If so, then do something about this. Now hold on, all of you. Calm down, please. I'm sick of being calm. I understand, just please take a step back. Joshua, are you okay? I'm fine. For now, I want you to check on the dining hall. Okay, we will. Come on, let's go. Alright. So... Unfortunately... Your Grace, I feel that I must agree with him. Perhaps we should return to Ruan as originally planned. Quiet, Philip. I like it here. Particularly since it has such a lovely view of Airletton's waterfall. But, sir... Ugh, it had to be you, didn't it? You're that self-centered duke from before. Hmm? Well, well, if it isn't the braces. You're late. We've been waiting for you. Don't tell me. That's your troublesome traveler. Do you see anyone else here? Fine. It's no wonder we recognized the guy who was talking to the chief warrant officer. The Duke there says he intends to stay here. He insists he has to rent all the rooms as well as the dining hall. He really is as selfish gets, isn't he? Oh dear, he is a troublesome fellow. Royalty or not, what does he expect us to do? Make everyone else go camping? And that's where you come in. Hopefully you can do something to help. Ideally, convince him to go back to Ruan. Or give him a little nudge over the falls. You want me to do it? Isn't tactical negotiation part of your job? We're just soldiers, you know. We train with guns and swords, and negotiating with a sword can be somewhat messy. What makes you think I'm very different? I'm good at hitting stuff, not talking. You should teach that stuff to someone with a knack for it. Usher was the guy with the silver tongue, not me. But Estelle, you can't just stand by while this is going on. Please, even if you can't convince him with words, there's always your staff. Okay. I hate this kind of stuff. Well, I have faith in you at least. Let me give it to you straight. You can have all the faith in the world, but I don't. So don't get your hopes up. I'm sure you'll do fine. Well, thanks for that. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, I remember you. Hey, fancy seeing you here. Where you go, trouble follows, huh? Who are you talking to, Philip? Okay, gotta start this off right. So, you need to, do this in a very specific way, or you don't get jack diddly squat, and I've just gone to go check how you have to do this because I forgot. It's greetings, your grace, I'm here to collect you. Collect me? I don't recall ordering someone to do so. And where did you travel from? The mayor's estate. Technically not a lie, we did just do the quest with the candelabra from him. The mayor's estate. He asked for me to come here. Ah, I see. That is quite admirable of him. But I have no desire to return to Ruan on this evening. I have already decided to stay here at Airletton. Okay, double or nothing. Gotta make him change his mind. Make him feel like it's his idea. You really intend to stay at this junky old place? I mean, look around. I don't think this place deserves the business of the next king. You declare things I already know to be true. I never believed this place to be worthy of my presence. It is, however, occasionally interesting to live as common folk do. Briefly. Well, I get that. But I don't think they even have a high-class chef here. Not to mention, I'll bet it's not even sanitary. You think so? Yes, now that you bring it to my attention, this place does look a little bit on the filthy side. I suppose I simply cannot stay in such a place. And now for the sales pitch. Your Grace, but by your foot. What about my foot? There's a huge cockroach. Philip! Yes, sir. Where's the roach? Where is it? Hurry! Hurry up and kill it! Surely, sir, you can expect no better from the common peasantry. Why, I'd wager they even have monsters infesting the... Enough, Philip! We're leaving! Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. Thank you so much. Think nothing of it. All because of one magic word. Cockroach. Classic. She had the guts to say it to their face. Yeah, I needed a good laugh. Really? That's a relief. I've been worried that we might have had to get rough with them. From what Kints has told me, everything seems to have worked out. Speaking ill of my establishment certainly seemed to do the trick, didn't it? Sorry about that. I didn't see any other way to get him other than to tell a white lie or two. Still, it was unexpected. I didn't know you had it in you to be that sneaky. You never know what I'm capable of when the situation calls for it. To be honest, I just tried to channel Joshua. It certainly seemed like that to me. Yeah, and if not, I'd never have been able to lie with a straight face like that. Well, lies come in all shades. You did it to help others, so I'm sure Adios will give you for that. Yeah, we greatly appreciate it. May you be equally as determined in your future duties. Yep, take care. Well then, if you'll excuse us. So, with all of the quests out of the way, all that is left to do is turn them in, and then end off for today. It's a little bit shorter than my usual streams, so I do apologize for the length. I also kind of feel like it may drag on a little bit if I do choose to do the rest of the main story now, specifically because the main story goes on for a long set of cutscenes as they introduce new characters and a bunch of other things coming up within the next hour or two. So if this stream wasn't to your tastes because of too many side quests, hopefully the next one will be more of the story slammer-jammer that you are looking for. There were a couple hints throughout this episode to what's going on in Ruan in general if you were paying attention though. You might be able to piece it together already. Anyhow, Junior Bracer 4th class with 173 Bracer points. That is all the requests for now. And next time on Trails in the Sky FC, first chapter, we'll be making our way up Gullside Way and heading out towards the city, or not the city, the academy, in the hopes of helping out with Chloe's play, meeting some new people, new allies, going on some new adventures and quests, and just enjoying school life for a while. Anyhow, thank you all for coming out to the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, however long it may be, until we get the chance to meet again. If you have any criticisms towards the videos, let me know. And yeah, if there's anything else you want to talk about, let me know. Comment section is down there. I don't bite, I swear. And I will hopefully have the pleasure of meeting you all back here again next week. Stay safe, everybody, and goodbye.